Okay, next up we have the forms. So again, you can have some pre-suggested selections by just selecting any of these, or you could customize and pick here. You could change anything from how these input fields look, whether it's slightly curved or it's dead straight, or if you want to decide how much of a curve you want on these corners, then you could again click and type in a number, and that applies it to all 4 corners. Or you could click on this one and then you could define on the particular corners how you wanted that to appear. So again, clicking the numbers, typing it in here and seeing those change. So I could, again, let's say put something in and I can get that to be slightly more curved. I could then change whether I want these inputs to be filled in or not. So that's this one does here. How thick I want the border around the outside. So up and down on that one. How much padding I want. Or again, you could come and customize the different effects that is on hover, what's going to happen. So on hover here, you can then see that this is following me round. And then the different styles for the button itself. So if I select this one, you can then see, here we go. It's just showing me what would happen if I press the submit button. There we go. I quite like that one. Let's just pick that. And then the selection options. So a checkbox is one of these square items. Again, you can just change the style of how that goes and looks. The radio, that's one of these circle options. You'll see some of these when you come and edit the fields themselves. And again, same with the survey is in here. You can change the style of that, whether you're wanting square versions or things slightly different. You can then come in and change the fonts. Here is all selecting from the paragraph fonts. But again, you could come in and just override it, either change and you want something slightly different or custom. Same with the colors. So you could either get it to use the color theme itself, or you could then have everything exactly the same. So you could toggle this off and then it could, just leave it like that. Or obviously change all of these, clicking in, selecting all of these and changing it. And then just having, what I suggest is having a form with lots of the different options in here. And then you can see what happens when you change the backgrounds. So here, for example, if I wanted to change this, then I can see these coming in and changing. So you've got a bunch of different things, or you could just come in and reset the whole thing back to how it was when you found it.